You know, it's interesting. When there's a rumor that something might happen, like closing the Straits of Hormuz, all of a sudden oil prices jump up. Their cost hasn't increased. The rumor of a possible future increase is all it takes for the oil companies to screw us, to stick it to us. You got to understand something. They're such accomplished liars, they couldn't say good morning to their mother if there wasn't some ulterior motive. Here we go. The Straits of Hormuz are open. Ships are going through as fast as they can go. The price of oil, a marginal drop. The price of gasoline, up. Understand, jet airlines, people like United, Delta, Lufthansa, these people operate on a fairly tight margin that can be drastically affected by the price of jet fuel. That jet fuel price doubles, and they've already sold the tickets, so they got to suck it up and sell new tickets. Why? Because the oil companies are screwing us. Here in Idaho, we have a sole supplier to the whole damn state. So whether you're Jackson or whether you're Maverick or whether you're Stinker or St. Clair, it doesn't matter. They're all getting screwed on the price of gasoline. And our governor, Brad Little, he won't do shit about it. He only does it if it affects him personally. And being a multi-generational Idahoan silver spooner, he wouldn't know what life is like for the rest of us. I have to get it off my chest, because when I see this, then I read a headline that says, the Straits of Hormuz is open. The ships are coming through, but it could take months, even longer, and we'll never get back to where we were. What kind of shit is that? Now I'm not just bitching about the oil companies or the governor, but the media. We all know the mass media has been an enemy of the people for decades, even before Bill Clinton, probably around about the time that FDR, his Great Society, his Great New Deal were all coming together so that Johnson could pick it up and really screw us. All right, I digress. Be wise in your purchase of motor fuel. Shop around. And if you're not a lazy son of a bitch, you'll get on the phone, the email, the internet, and you'll complain to your government and say, fix this shit. For example, bring the CEOs of the major oil companies in front of congressional and Senate panels. Get people like John Kennedy to burn them. Get people like Ted Cruz. Get people like Josh Hawkins to rake these bastards over the coal to show that they're screwing us for enhanced profits. They're not willing to do anything for the nation, for the people. It's all about it. Here's a solution. I'm done bitching. Here's a solution. In most parts of the country, our electric utilities, our water, our gas, are governed under a utilities commission. Basically, they're private companies. They have shareholders to help, but when they want a rate increase, it's got to go before the government commission, the Public Utilities Commission. They have to justify it. There's a certain profit that they're guaranteed, no more, no less. Why don't we do that with motor fuel? Do that with petroleum product, specifically gasoline, diesel, jet fuel. Why don't we regard them to be essential services and form a Public Utilities Commission, making these bastards act as public utilities? They still make money. Capitalism is still alive, but there's just enough of a grip on them to keep them from going batshit crazy. Do you think for 5 seconds that if Idaho Power wasn't a public utility, they wouldn't be jaffing us with 20 cents a kilowatt hour or more? We're paying 11 right now. Don't you think? Maybe you should think. Maybe you don't think. Maybe that's what's wrong with you.